Hi, hello, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another horse shopping video. Today, the new Gen 3 Connemara, the second Gen 3 Connemara, releases in game. And as you probably know, if you've been hanging out with me here for a while, I love ponies. So obviously we have to buy the ponies. I don't always do shopping videos new horses come out, but when ponies come out, I have to buy a pony. Yeah, let's get to it. One little note first, though. I think I finally figured out the audio settings on my new microphone. I've been playing around so much. Like the first recording, because it isn't always easy to tell all the up and downs. There's a lot more variety when I actually do a recording than I manage to do when I'm just trying to do a test recording. So that's why, like, I thought I got the audio levels good for the last two videos, and then, like, after the final recording, I could hear there were things that weren't great. But I've done, so I just kept playing. I think I've actually finally this time gotten, like, actually good audio quality, and now it sounds like also way better than my old microphone, because previously kind of sounded like equal, or like when I really didn't get the audio settings right, it sounded almost worse than my old microphone, and then it sounded kind of equal to my old microphone, and now I'm like, okay, yeah, and I know this microphone can do much better than my old microphone because I know other people who have this microphone. I won this microphone in a giveaway from a streamer, and she uses this microphone, so I know that you can get really good audio quality. I just didn't know how to do it. So I think I finally figured that part out, hopefully, crossing my fingers. So I do apologize for the audio problems in the two previous videos. Hopefully, going forward, now we're actually going to have really good audio. But yeah, that is not what we're here for. Many of you probably just clicked on this video because it said buying horses. So, you know, let's get on with that. It is quite early on Wednesday, like noon. I woke up at like 7:30 a.m. so that I could log on one last time and do like the winter event stuff. So I've been awake for a while, this is also my first time back on Airstar since the winter event started, so it's chaotic. But yeah, we can tell where the ponies are, I think. They're so cute. Oh, they're so adorable. I love ponies. I love ponies. And obviously I am riding one of the old ones, the very first Gen 3, as it said in the news post on the website. But let's check them out. They're so adorable. Like the little messy mane styles. I want to check out the coats first. So we have Flea Bitten. I'm a sucker for flea bitten horses, so there is a high chance that this one comes home with us today. A dapple gray. Oh, this one, and like with the face, they're so cute. Oh, what's the name for this in English? It's a buckskin, correct? It's very cute. And Isabel. Oh, or Palomino. Do you call these Palomino? I think you do call these Palomino. I think we call them Isabel in Swedish. So, it's like, because Isabel works in English, but I do think you call them Palominos. Oh, I think this is the one that's supposed to be the one I'm writing, like the new version. I personally don't like how yellow it is in certain tones, but that's a personal preference. And oh, a chestnut. Oh, he's such a cute chestnut, but I am easily persuaded by flea bitten grays, okay? Like, I'm usually not a person who's like obsessed with gray coats. Like you probably know that I love my boring base. my dark horses, my chunky horses, but I do also love myself my little ponies, and I love myself a flippin' and grey. Should we write the description? Should we read the description together? Description. Irish pride and joy in a horse, it's the Connemara. A hardy and strong horse, fostered by Ireland's rugged coastline, this horse stays unfazed through any challenge. From young riders to advanced show-jumping courses, the Connemara takes it all on with perked ears. Kindness, intelligence, and a hefty dose of humor define this breed, but it doesn't always use its smarts for good. You can teach the Connemara to nimbly bounce over jumps, but you can't control their mischievous bucks at the same time. The Connemara thrives as it gallops across Jorvik, where the lush rolling hills and salty air brings it closer to home. Better have the luck of a four-leaf clover on your side to make sure you stay on. Yeah, I just realized, like, oh yeah, because I was thinking about it's British. I know Ireland is like a separate country, but like it's in the British Isle area. Like, as someone who's not from the British Isles, obviously, but I don't know if like we just like that general area of the world, the British Isles. Okay, like it's like, oh, because I have Shetland ponies. Like one of the reasons I love ponies and chunky horses is because we have ponies and chunky horses in real life. We have North Swedish draft horses and Shetland ponies. So it's like, oh, and like, because the Shetland pony too comes from a very like rugged island with a lot of like salty air and wind, and like there are no trees on Shetland. So like they're very like hard against the wind, and they're adorable. I love them. So it's like, oh, like there's a similarity between like the Connemara, and obviously because same part of the world, similar weather conditions, they're gonna, two different breeds from similar conditions. Makes sense. But I never thought about it because I didn't actually know that the Connemara was an Irish breed. I don't actually have like a lot of information on the breeds. We don't have I'm not an expert on Shetland ponies or North Swedish draft horses by any means, but like I know more about those breeds than pretty much any other breed. So yeah, I didn't know that the Connemara was an Irish breed until today. But they're so cute. I love my ponies. So adorable. So I was thinking about that, but then when like it says here, like I tend to like I don't actually forget it, but like Jorvik is canonically not that far away from the UK either. Like it's canonically located somewhere between Norway and the UK, and that it was at some point in history part of the British Empire, which I'm gonna presume has something like lore speculations in a horse shopping video. I am always all over the place. Welcome if you're new. You're in for a ride. Oh, I love this trot. It's so cute. Oh, this reminds me of my Shetland ponies. Like, it's very different breeds. Like, sure, both ponies, but like, they're very different in size. Like, this is bigger than my little Shetland ponies, but they look like this when they're trotting. Oh, so cute. I love it. It's a real pony trot. But the lore speculations that you did not come here for, but you're getting anyway. Like I'm gonna presume, like obviously, Jorvik used to be a monarchy. Like the descendants of Jon Jarl used to like rule this as a kingdom. Like the Jarlsons outside of Jarlheim, they used to be like a royal family. They're obviously not now. Like that probably has something to do with the British Empire, right? Like if you read the books, it's in the prologue, like, oh, it used to be controlled by but by the UK, like be a part of the British Isles. Presumably, the UK just came in and took over. And I guess the most surprising part is that the Jarlsons survived whatsoever. Because usually when you have a hostile takeover, you don't let the former dynasty or whatever remain alive because then they can have a claim on the throne. But maybe they just, stayed in hiding for a while. And then obviously Jorvik is a democracy now. And has nothing to do with the UK. So that's fun. But I'm just looking at these gates while I'm like, I love lore, and maybe we should talk about it. Like the walk is very fine. It's a very nice pony walk. The trot, very nice, very cute. Canter. I don't like this. I always like when a canter is more collected, but it also makes sense. Like I feel like this is a pony, and sure, ponies can have a very nice collected canter, but I also feel like we kind of are missing a nice looking pony that also like has that pony attitude of like, sure, I can have a nice collected canter, but can you make me have a nice collected canter? Because yeah, ponies are stubborn, and having like, I feel like the Dartmoor, which is a very nice pony, but that is like, as much as I love the Gotland pony, especially as a Swedish person, Gotland ponies will have my heart. We used to have a Gotland pony when I was little, before we had Shetland ponies. And, like, they do not hold a candle to the Dartmoor pony in-game. Like, there's such a huge difference between them, but those two. And, like, I feel like the Dartmoor and the Connemara now can have, like, those are the top pony breeds. And I feel like the Dartmoor kind of has a nicer, more collected canter. So to have a nicer looking, like more updated pony breed that has the more of, yeah, the pony's cantering, I can't really make it better because the pony says no. It's realistic. They have attitude, many of them. And they're gonna be like, you can't force me, you can't make me, because I say so. So I do like this. It's like, it isn't that nice collected canter, but it is a canter and it's a pony canter, and it's realistic. It's believable. No, in this case, it's actually realistic. Usually, as a game designer, I like to talk about believability and not realism, because those are two very different things. But this time it is actually realism, which is why I say that in most cases when you talk about realism, you actually mean believability. But there are cases when you say realism and you actually mean realism. The gallop, once again, like, also really nice. And I see this and like galloping across the fields, like let's go to South Hoof and just gallop across all the peninsula. It's gonna be nice. And yeah, same, it's gonna go fast. I love it. We do have the bounce jumps, and I do like that because we only have this on larger horses. So this is gonna be fun. Oh, it's not. I was like, wait, is it kicking? Yeah, but not every, and it's not even in a rhythm. Like some of them, it's like felt like it kicked more, or was I imagining things? Yeah, like, and it's not. It seems like to have like a random. Sometimes it kicks backwards when doing the bounce jumps, but not every time. Oh my god, that's so. I love this because like it's the attitude, it's the pony attitude. I obviously love that, or I wouldn't have ponies as the main horse. Like we have draft horses, we don't compete with the draft horses. They're very nice horses, but they're the homebound horses. Like the horses we go to competitions with and stuff is the ponies. So like I obviously love their little attitude. They're like the personality, and obviously all horses' personality. Trust me, the horse we have with the most personality is one of the drafts. Love her too. She's adorable. But she has personality. is one way to put it. So like I love it, and to have horses that don't do everything exactly perfectly, that have that attitude. Like we don't have that in the game. Like the closer we get is the Shinkontek pony or Shikotik pony. I don't know how to say it, but like they have that. Sometimes they make the little sour face, and once again, those are even older than the Gotland pony. Like those are old. We have the attitude. The attitude. I love it. Okay, do you have yeah, the buck. Mm-hmm. It's a little small. It's, I guess, a small little buck. So it's not like the big, like the Mustang buck, but it's, or the mule buck as well. But it's still really, really nice. Okay, I really love it. I want to look at the main stats. Okay, so we do have this. I would love to be able to zoom, especially when we have these smaller horses, but alas, we can't. I like this. It's very cute. I love long manes on ponies, but that's probably because I have Shetland ponies and they're supposed to have really long manes. And same with North Swedish horses, they're also supposed to have long manes. We do have a little roach and a short roach. We have the little braids. So cute. We have these little like button braids, I think you call them. We have like more trimmed, like show pony style. We have, oh, yeah, this is a little bit longer, but also straight. It's so cute. And then we have, oh yeah, these are also like button braids, but with the forelock loose and doesn't have the braided tail. And then we have a roach, but still with forelock. Okay. I'm kind of feeling this main style. Or maybe I should actually take off my tack so that I have it when I buy my little pony. So yeah, I'm gonna do an adult, or senior. No, adult. I want a little stallion. I think Zeppelin Web. I don't think so. Let me do a little quick, like, check if I have like a little note on my phone with horse names. Let's see if I have any good names in here. Not anywhere soon. I haven't seen anything yet. So we have. Well, these are quite old names. I think I need to like clean out all the ones I don't want to use anymore, since we've gotten a lot of newer, better name options. Have a lot of like newer ones as well. There's Winter Tea, Faithborn, Sunset. Uno could be a good pony name, I feel like. So could Tintin. We have Buttercake, Cornflake, Heavy Metal, Salt. We have Bulletproof. We have Pine Hill. We have Ymir. We have Heliodor. Foxglove. Charger. Muffin. No, some of them weren't bad. But I don't know. I had one was like, I think Uno was the one. Like, I feel like Uno is a good pony name. Not 7. 7 we have Uno. Yeah, I like the name Uno. Yes, we are buying this horse. And this is the moment I get the fear. They're like, oh, did I start the recording? I always do this. Let me just double check that I'm actually recording. Surprise, surprise, I was recording, which you would know, but I didn't, so now I know. Let's go into the paddock here, and I don't think anyone else in my riding club is home right now. I'm pretty sure everybody else is working. Home online right now. But yeah, maybe we should just do a little bit of care. Enough that we can, you know, go fast. Okay, can I let him out? Thank you. So yeah, like, cause it does look, my reins are not in my hands. Thank you. Cause it looks different when you're on, like sitting on, rather than like when you're looking at the shopping window. But yeah, like it's a really nice walk. And as I said, I really like the trot. It, like, when the character is riding, I don't like it as much. It feels out of sync, and I don't know why, because I don't think it actually is with, like, me posting. I think it is in sync. It just feels out of sync. Because when I focus on it, it doesn't look out of sync. But I just, like, when I don't try to look for it, it felt out of sync. Which is interesting. But that's obviously a visual, like, discrepancy then, I guess. Like, it's not actually about animation. I don't know. The canter, like, as I said, it's not a collected canter, but it makes sense. Like, the pony, like, we need, like, there's only so many ways a horse can move, but we can still make the breeds different when we give them different personalities like this. Like, the Connemara is gonna have, like, oh yeah, it's not gonna do that everything perfectly, because, like, can you make the Connemara do it? I don't think so. Because we can't have that for individual horses, but we can have that between different breeds. Like, that's how we can make those differences. We have so many people that are like, oh, this horse moves exactly like that horse, and it's not how it works, because the way Star Stable works, you have to have individual rigs for the different breeds, because you can't copy rigs from different models, and if you have different rigs, then you can't copy animations. It doesn't work. It's more work to copy them and then fix so they aren't broken when you copy them than to just make a new animation from scratch. So, like, that's not how it works. Just, like, horses can just move so many different ways. So if every horse moves perfectly collected, then we're just gonna have more of that, and then people are gonna be upset because all the horses move the same way when they move like a horse. Like, sure, this is not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I like that we have different personalities, and it also means that like it doesn't look just like the Dartmoor. So yeah, I like it. And yeah, we have a little bit faster. Still, you know, maybe if you want to compete, do like a little show jumping course or something, like still appropriate. And then fast, rum. This is running across the hills. Rum. I'm an adult, I promise. It's down there. I was like, we should have paddle props here. I want to try jumping. No, that's dressage. No jumping. It's on C, right? Yeah. Here we have the show jumping course. Okay, so let's start with. I'm trying to like which one is the lowest to the ground. But those are still okay. Because let's start with trot. I always forget that we can jump in trot because we couldn't way back. It's been years since we could start jumping in trot, but I still forget that we can. So I forget to look. I forgot to look. Let's see. So yeah, it's. I actually like that because it doesn't. He Uno is a guy. I know this. I can. Yeah. He jumps like pretty low, and I like that because that's gonna look good in photos. Because a lot of the time the horses jump so high above the obstacle that it just looks so unrealistic in photos. But you have to do that so that you can get across obstacles in gameplay. Like that's why that is. So they can't really change it because then like obviously gameplay is more important than visuals in photos when photos is not what the game is about. So yeah. Oh. We knocked it out. So it looks good. Let's go up into a canter and then I think we can clear like this jump, perhaps. Yeah, I say like it isn't perfect. A lot of the jumping animations, like you don't get the legs, but it is still good. And I like it. It's good enough for me. Like I'm also an animation expert and I'm sometimes might be like kinder to animators because I tried out animating in high school and it was so hard and it was a pain. And I have since a crazy respect for animators. Okay, yeah, I like that. Like, we can obviously clear all the obstacles, but it's still at the same time, like it doesn't feel like we're 5 meters above. I think this is gonna be a really good horse to take photos with because, like, we are clearing all the obstacles. But at the same time, we're not 2 meters above the poles. It's nice. And like that is what I'm appreciating. Maybe the animations, like, I know the hind legs doesn't always like follow as smoothly as you'd wish, but yeah, I like this. It's a really nice pony. So yeah, if you ask me, should you buy a Connemara? If you like them, obviously, but I do, and I can see myself buying more. Because they're just so cute. I was never the biggest fan of the old Connemara, what's now the Jorvik Connemara. Or the Norwegian Connemara. I just never fell for them fully. I never disliked them. I own 2. The Flea Bitten and the Bay that you saw. But this one, like, this is like a top tier pony, I think, for me. This is probably like, I feel like this, I don't know. I feel like I have potential to like this horse like almost as much as maybe the Dutch warm blood, and that's saying something because that's like, I love the Dutch warm blood. I love a dressage horse, and this is not a dressage horse. Like definitely as much as the Hanoverian, and the Hanoverian is a show jumpy horse, and I like the Hanoverian. So I definitely already like this as much as the Hanoverian. But me potentially saying like, oh, the Dutch, as much as I love my chunky horses, like the Dutch warm blood has a very special place in my heart, especially Eclipse, my first Dutch warm blood. He is a very special pixel horse to me, has become over the years, I think it's 2 years now. Yeah, I should know that. I threw him a birthday party, and that is the level of special that pixel horse is. He got a birthday party. I was about to say with cake, but it got with cake in game. My account got cake in real life. But yeah, that was very fun. So yeah, I don't think there's much more to say. I am really liking this pony. It's so cute, so adorable. I think maybe should I do no? I was like, should I do a quick update? I think instead what I'm gonna do is that on Tuesday you're going to get another training chit chat, and that training chit chat is going to be like a little update chit chat where I'm gonna update you a little bit about my life, but also like the future of my social medias. I think nothing scary, nothing crazy. It's just some things potentially happening in my real life that might, or most likely, if it happens, will affect like how much time I have to edit and record and stuff. So that just I feel like I want to inform you guys, and I want to do it outside of community posts. So on Tuesday you can expect a training chit chat with a little bit of just training and talking with a little bit of updates. Until then, I was about to say, oh, you can check out my Instagram. I'm Kaiser Dragonroad there too, and it is also linked down below in the description box. But I actually haven't been very active there either. I've had a little bit of a slow start to the year, especially with how crazy much I played this game in December to reach my goal of training 100 horses in 2025, which I did. But it was on New Year's Eve, so it was, or maybe the day, I don't know. It was stressful at the very least. So I just been chilling, taking it a little bit slow. I did train I've trained 2 horses this year, and that's good because I had, I think, 16 horses going in this year left to train, and I do have a goal this year as well. But that goal is to get back to 0 untrained horses and only have the horses, like only buy horses when either there's an event horse or when I max trained all my other horses. Or I'm not actually trying to get to 0. I'm trying to get to 0 except my last gen 1 fjord horse, which I have saved since 2018. Like, she's not getting trained. Like, I'm training her when Star Stable announces they are shutting down the servers, probably. Then that's me like, okay, I'm gonna train this fjord horse. Like, until then, I'm not training her. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and train all my horses except my last retro fjord. That is my goal for this year. So maybe there's gonna be a lot of training chit chats this year. We'll see. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I might be a little bit more active on my Instagram. I have posted some fun stuff on my stories recently. Like I posted a little clip from when my mom and I went sledding again after one of our Shetland ponies, after Frellis, the younger of our Shetland ponies. You have a little sled. You can see it's 2 people in it, and yeah, I posted a little clip of that. Obviously, that's what's on my story. It's long gone now. I can maybe I can edit it in here. We'll see if I find the clip and how well it suits if you want to see it, because it is very cozy. And I do post, like I've still done that, post sporadic photos of like my cats, the horses, my cat, the horses, photos of I dog sat for Bella as well. So I had photos of Jupiter, her dog, which I was dog sitting. So yeah, I've been a little bit active on stories, but mostly I've just been taking it chill, recovering after the holidays. But yeah, I'm a little bit more back, a bit more active now. Maybe that will go on Instagram as well. But yeah, you can still follow me on there. Maybe you'll see from me there before Tuesday. Otherwise, I'll see you on Tuesday with a training chit chat. Thank you so much for watching this video through to the end. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing if you haven't already, because it very much do help, and I also appreciate everyone who does so very, very much. If you watched this far, please comment. Did you buy a Connemara? Are you planning on buying a Connemara? And what are your thoughts and opinions on the Connemara? Because obviously I love them. But maybe I'm easily persuaded. Maybe you saw a flaw I haven't noticed yet, and maybe you'll change my opinion. Who knows? So do let me know what your thoughts about our new amazing pony breed is. And yeah, thank you once again so much for watching this video, and I guess I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye!